Donut Duster Lonnie here. So you've run out of your favorite beard wash, mustache wash, the thing that you go to clean out your facial hair. And of course, as we know, we don't use head soap on our facial hair because we need to keep it hydrated and healthy. So how do you make that if you run out? So I ran into a recipe for beard soap at missionbeard.com. And in fact, you can follow Mission Beard on Instagram at Mission Beard. And, this is, I really appreciate that they put this out there, but it's Castile-based beard wash. And of course, I would use this on my mustache as well. And so I'm going to make a batch tonight, and this is actually the second batch that I've made, and it really turned out nice. It does a great job cleaning out the residue from the day, and also hydrating the hairs for the evening, and so it worked out really well. Now, Castile soap, as I understand, is a harsher soap, but adding to that, we put a carrier oil, and we'll talk about that. So that adds back the hydration. And of course, after washing, you would also use your favorite beard oils, beard balms, beard butters, and hydrate it even more. So we're going to go through and just go through making a batch and show you how I do it from that recipe. So I got myself just a little container. This is only half a cup. Obviously, you can make it in greater quantities, but I'm following the recipe, and this is large enough for that, and you can double it if you find that it really works well for you. But you start with Castile soap, and they call for a quarter cup, so I have that pre-poured, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that in my larger container there. Put that safely away. And then you add to that your carrier oil, and sweet almond oil is one that's recommended. But the thing that they say in the recipe is that you can try out different carrier oils and kind of learn how each of them works for you. So I use a sweet almond oil. It's one that I happen to have around the house, and that calls for a tablespoon. So we're going to pour that in. And, that's really it. They suggest that you can also add water to thin it out. But I find that I like the thicker soap. But if I start thick, then I can add water and thin it out later if it got, if it's too thick. So I'm not too worried about that. So I'm not going to add water, but they say add distilled water, and so that's an option. Now, they also give on that website, on that recipe, they also give different essential oils that you can add that would give different scents to the beard wash. The first batch I made, I used eucalyptus and peppermint, and it turned out really good. I really enjoyed it. Castile soap kind of has its own scent that's not necessarily pleasant. But adding the essential oils really gets that scent to where it's much nicer. So I'm going to go ahead and add an essential oil, not the ones that I did before. I'd like to try something new. And if you caught some of my earlier wax making on Stash Wax Labs, you'll know that I got this box of essential oil men's scents. So they have tobacco, ebony, amber rum, bitter coffee, leather, sandalwood, and blue jeans. So I think today I'm going to go ahead with the blue jeans scent, and this has a dropper cap, so I'm just going to see if I can just get Okay, that was 3. I meant 2. So it may end up being a little stronger. And leather. So we're going to go with the blue jeans and leather. And you know, the nice thing about this is if it doesn't turn out good, or if the scent's too strong, I can just double the recipe and get it down, you know, make it less scenty a little bit, or start over again. These ingredients are not that expensive. So we have our brew here. I'm going to go ahead and stir it up a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I have a bottle of beard oil that I had emptied from before, and I'm just going to go ahead and pour that in there. And obviously, so to fill this bottle, I'm only up to there, so I would need about at least triple the ingredients to fill that bottle. But what I find is that, you know, I like to try with the different scents. So I don't want to make too much just in case I don't like it. But if I find one that I really like, then I can make a full bottle. Because most of my washing is limited to my stash, and depending where the growth of my beard is, that's where I primarily use the wash, and it tends to last me a longer time just to do the mustache each night. So that's it. So go out and follow Mission Beard on Instagram and go check out their website. You'll find that recipe out there, and the recipe also has a lot of good information about the ingredients, about the value of what those ingredients provide, the reason why we wash out our beards, and a good practice for a routine for doing that. So a lot of good information out there. Thank you for providing that, and go check them out. So and if you like this shirt, Respect the Stash, check out my TeePublic store or Etsy store. On the link is in the bio, and you know, every time I wear this shirt, I usually get at least one comment, "Cool shirt." So go check that out. Get one for yourself. Have a great day. As always, Original Mustache Club for life, baby.